Hi, this is Jeff Loughridge. We've been doing a lot of security audits for our clients' AWS accounts. One of the things we notice is that a lot of the IAM users and SSO users do not have 2FA enabled. This is a mistake. 2FA is a very simple way of adding security to your account. What is 2FA? Well, you can see I'm on the Yubico page. 2FA, it says a method of confirming users' claimed identities by using a combination of two different pieces of information, also known as factors. So when you use two factors, that makes it more difficult for hackers, crackers to be able to break in to the account. With 2FA, it's usually a combination of one of these three things, something you know, like a password or a PIN, something that you have in your possession that could be like a phone or some kind of authenticator device, a key, or something that you are, or biometrics, fingerprints, iris, fingerprint scan. The Yubico page gives an example of two-factor authentication is withdrawing money from an ATM. You need the correct combination of a bank card and a PIN before you are successfully able to withdraw money. You may have used Google Authenticator or Authy, but those are both apps for your cell phone. Those produce one-time passwords. Those are a secure 2FA mechanism, perfectly valid. When you do that, you have to type in your password and then your one-time password. For me, I am frequently going back and forth between different AWS accounts. Typing in that one-time password over and over can get to be a little bit difficult. For that reason, I prefer the Yubikey. This is a Yubikey. This is a very small device. This model fits into a USB-A slot. You can also get ones that fit into USB-C. It has a small button that you push when you're prompted to authenticate. This is an older Yubikey model. Cost about $20 on Amazon. I will link to it. You can buy newer models that include NFC support. I've read that this model does not support LastPass, so if you're a Mac user and use the LastPass application, you may want to look into other models. All right, now I'm in the AWS console in the IAM section. Let's take a look at how to add a Yubikey to an IAM user. I'm going to add a user here. We'll call this user Bob. Bob will have access to the console. Bob will be a member of administrators. All right, so we've created the user. I'm not going to get the password here. I don't need it. Let's take a look at Bob. We're going to go to security credentials. You can see that there's not currently an Mfa device attached. I'm going to click on Manage. Here you can see it. You can choose my virtual Mfa device. That's the applications like Authy or Google Authenticator. I'm going to choose the U2F security key. U2F is one of the protocols that's implemented by Yubikey. Now it's going to prompt me to insert the Yubikey and press it. The Yubikey will blink a couple times. I'll press it. Okay, I've done that, and now the Yubikey is assigned to my account. All right, let's check out Amazon Single Sign-On or SSO. SSO also supports Mfa. What I like about SSO is that it makes it really easy to enforce the use of Mfa. Let's check out the configuration options. Users should be prompted for Mfa. You can make this context aware I do not advise doing this. I always choose every time, at every sign-on, enforce the use of MFA. You can pick the types of MFA devices. You can do the security key like Yubikey, Authenticator apps. You can see here I've chosen both. If the user does not have a registered MFA device, require them to register one at sign-on. That's what I choose. And then last, users can add and manage their own MFA devices. As of February 2021, IAM only supports a single MFA device. I like that SSO supports multiple MFA. You can see here that I'm on my organization's single sign-on URL, the landing page. I'm going to click on MFA devices. You can see that I can add additional MFA. This is a very nice feature. You can use Yubikeys with the Amazon CLI, whether you use SSO or IAM users. This is a very nice feature. I'm not going to go into this in this video. It's a little bit more involved than what I want to cover today. Okay, here you can see various members of the Yubikey family. This is the newer models. I would encourage you to do your research before you buy one. One criticism I have heard of the model that I have is that it can snap. It is made of plastic. I have not experienced this. I don't carry it in my pocket or on a keychain or anything. I always carry it in my laptop bag. Well, there you have it. That's how you can use the Yubikey to secure your AWS account. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.